Arizona, Ms. Ansari.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I really appreciate the opportunity to wave on to the Homeland Security Committee today to speak on an issue that's critically important to my district in Arizona. I represent one of the most diverse districts in the entire country where more than 64 languages are spoken. And first of all, I want to emphasize how vital and life-saving the work of NGOs like Catholic Charities, like the International Rescue Committee, and like Lutheran Social Services has been to constituents in my district. They work day in and day out with very little resources to serve people. The Trump administration's mass deportation policy has demonstrably failed our nation and our values. According to a recent Gallup poll, a 62% margin of folks disapprove of the Trump administration's ineffective, authoritarian, and inhumane immigration policies. I have seen the cruel policies of this administration firsthand in my district. Separating families, masked ICE agents showing up to immigration courts in downtown Phoenix where people had appointments, ripping people away from their families. Detainees in inhumane conditions. This includes DACA recipients. This includes green card holders. This includes US citizens. And deporting innocent people without due process to foreign prisons. It is unconscionable. About 1 month ago, I went to the Eloy Detention Facility about an hour outside of my district in Phoenix. I spoke with more than a dozen women there who were desperate, devastated about the conditions that they're living in, facing significant harassment. They described a situation where one of the staff members literally forced them outside to march outside in 110-degree Arizona heat, marching around for over 2 hours, yelling at them, quote, "This is the price of the American dream." This is disgusting. And when we're talking about well-being of citizens, even if you believe that these people should not be in the United States, it is embarrassing that our country would be treating any human being like that. So, Mr. Howell, I have a couple of questions for you. Very straightforward, yes or no. Do you support this type of treatment of human beings?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. All the other Democrats haven't asked a question, so I kind of wasn't paying attention. Can you restate it?
Okay. The detention center facility conditions in this country are atrocious. Women are being harassed, they're being dehumanized. In Arizona, they were forced to march outside in 120-degree heat until somebody fainted. I have visited these detention centers as part of my oversight responsibilities. I know you're a big fan of oversight. Do you think that is acceptable treatment of human beings by the United States of America?
For illegal aliens to be detained throughout their immigration proceedings, yes, I think it's the
law. To be treated in that way.
I'm not taking your word for it.
Okay. On top of that, 17 million Americans were just cut off of health care thanks to the vote of all of the Republican colleagues over here. Meanwhile, Republicans just gave more money to ICE and DHS to the tune of $170 billion. It's now one of the largest funded agencies in the world, about 16th or 17th in terms of what a military would look like for other countries. Again, you talked about the importance of oversight, Mr. Howell. Do you believe that members of Congress are legally allowed to conduct oversight of ICE detention facilities?
As we've written extensively, the Oversight Project, because we're trying to help keep your colleagues out of jail, like Representative McIver, who was indicted. I misspoke when I said she was arrested. You as an individual member do not have oversight authority. Oversight authority by the rules of the House flows through the full House to the chairman, and that right now is held by the majority. So
it is
despite the
legally
statute
allowed.
that you cite,
Mr.
it's going to end up with more Democrats clogging our jails. I want to keep you out of jail.
Reclaiming my time, thank you. It is actually legal for members of Congress to go to detention center facilities that are operated by our government and to conduct oversight. That actually is legally allowed.
That is incorrect.
We also know that the Trump administration is funneling billions and billions of dollars to private for-profit prisons. I heard today a number of $6 billion to NGOs that you all are so concerned about. The private prison companies in this country, like Core Civic and Geo Group, are making billions of dollars in profits because of the massive, and stunning corruption. They gave billions of dollars to elect Donald Trump. Now we're making sure that they make billions of dollars. And speaking of sheer corruption and cover-ups for the ultra-wealthy, Mr. Howell, I know you have spent quite a lot of time talking about the importance of releasing the Epstein files, but now you're kind of parroting Trump talking points about this being a Democratic hoax. I'm wondering if, yes or no,
what did I say?
Do you support the...
No, what have I parroted about it being a hoax?
It's a yes or no. Do you support...
No, it's not. You said something false. I'm asking you to cite what you said, which is clearly false, because I've not said what you said.
Mr. Howell, my question is, do you support the public release of the Epstein files?
My answer is written in an op-ed in the Blaze,
yes
which
or
you can
no?
read.
Yes or no?
Listen, ma'am, I am trying to answer
It's
your
a yes or
question.
no,
You are
Mr.
lying to the American people
I'm asking you a
in your
simple
misstatements. You
question.
just told a lie in this committee
Mr.
room.
Howell,
I'm
do you-
trying to clear up the record.
It's very simple.
I am trying to answer if you let me speak.
Do you
I think
support
the
it?
public deserves way more transparency than we've got. I've written that. You've accused me of parroting another
It would be
talking point,
wonderful
which
if
I have
you
not.
followed
Bring the
up.
receipts. You're lying, and everybody
gen-
knows
the
it.
Mr. Howell,
the gentleman will
suspend.
suspend. The gentlelady's time
It's a
has
yes or no question.
the gentlelady's time has expired.